Good morning, everybody. It's day 72. Shuttle driver dropped us off. We're slack packing 1 mile. He's going to meet us up the trail with our packs. Just wanted to give you a little idea of the view here. Beautiful farmland, and that mountain or that hillside is what we're going to be climbing this morning. But day 72. This here is the Keeper Oak. It is the second largest oak tree on the Appalachian Trail, and it is quite large. Here's a little bit better view of the Keeper Oak, and that is Shades down there with her dog Thor. They are hiking the Appalachian Trail. So I just got to some power lines, which power lines are kind of cool because they give a view of the valley because they keep the power lines trimmed up. So we have a nice view both directions. Nice view of the valley down there. This is an example of a Bruiser's Knob cairns. These were built by early farmers, getting rid of rocks. There's actually a number of them along the next mile, but just thought it was kind of cool coming around this corner and having this huge pile of rocks here. And it is out of place. I mean, there are other big rocks, but I mean, there's not these all around. I guess so over the next mile or so, though, there's a number of these that I'm going past. So I got to a very rocky section. I actually had to come up over these rocks, and now I get to head across this slanted rock and then up the ridge. I don't like slanted rocks. It's too easy to fall on them, and I've ended up on my butt a number of times, especially on wet rocks. So I'm hoping to safely scale this one. So I've got another rock outcropping here that I'm covering, walking across, watching my footing. But I also have a terrific view of the valley and the mountain range down on the other side of the valley. Pretty cool. So I came to a section called the Ledges. It's just rocks along here. Has a beautiful view down the same valley we looked at before. But you can see I need to go down and up across that ledge and around that way. So obviously not going to try to do that with my phone out, because it's going to be some rock scrambling to get up that ledge. Wanted to share. I showed you the rocks that I'm on back there. They just keep going, and this is quite an angle. I would guess it's probably around a 30-degree slope at least along here, and makes walking difficult. I could go down there to the bottom and go along the edge there, but if you do that, then you get over to another section and you still have to climb back up. So just taking it slow. It's very slow. Getting to see some butterflies up here. I actually had one land. It is very difficult to photograph a butterfly while it's flying, but this one landed on the tree there, and I'm zoomed in. I'm standing about probably 20 feet away from him, because if I get close, he'll fly away. You see on the ground the shadow of another one. He's flying. I'm not going to try to follow him though. So this is the Eastern Continental Divide. So water that falls to my right will go towards the Atlantic Ocean, which is 405 miles away, and rain that falls to my left will go towards the Gulf of Mexico, which is 1,920 miles away. So I'm on the Continental Divide right at this point. On my walk I came across this interesting purple flower. Not sure what it is. If anybody knows, tell me in the comments. But there's 3 of them here in this on this hillside. Not a flower I've seen before. This is a flower I hadn't seen before. It's actually called a bird's foot violet. Had to look it up. Never seen these in Ohio, but there's a number of these on the hillside here. Pretty cool little flower here. Another interesting flower I came across. It's a pretty yellow flower. It's part of the buttercup family. Not sure what it is. I'm seeing lots of flowers I haven't seen before, which is pretty cool. It's got an interesting leaf pattern that you can see down there underneath the grass that is there. I just found this flower here. I saw this is the one I've seen before. It's actually a dwarf quintfoil. If I remember, I'll put the spelling of that on the slide. I found another one of these flowers, and I actually was able to ID it. It's actually a dwarf iris. I'm pretty sure we don't have these in Ohio, but it was cool to find them out here. Almost at the shelter. It's just over a 10-mile day. It's shorter than I thought. I thought it was closer to 11. And they found these flowering trees. These are in the azalea family. Not sure what kind, but nice flowering trees here. And I'm getting close to the shelter. I think I got like 0.2 miles. Here's another flowering tree. This is a dogwood. It's pretty cool that this was out for Easter. This is the first one I've got that was close to the trail. I could get a good picture of the flowers. This is actually a very small tree, as you can see. But dogwoods actually get pretty big. You can see, or at least tall. You can see the flowering tree down there. It's not very big around, but it's a very high canopy. So the reason I haven't got good pictures of it is because the petals are normally up at the top of the tree. This one here happens to be small enough I can actually stand on a rock and get some good pictures. Hey everyone, it's day 73. I'm out on my walk already. I left at 7:05 this morning, and it's a beautiful day out here. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today and tomorrow, but then it's supposed to rain. So I may push some big miles today and tomorrow, simply because there's a couple things I want to be able to see in the nice weather. And prefer it wasn't raining when I get there. So I'm going to try. We'll see how that goes. If it's like yesterday with all those rocks, that may not work, because I didn't get into camp until like 3:30 yesterday. That would be pushing it beyond that would be tough. I could go to 5:30 or so, maybe 6, but wouldn't want to go much beyond that. Here's a couple of interesting flowers I came across. I looked up the name, but I can't pronounce it. I'll try to put it on the slide. I made a short detour off the trail. This is the Audie Murphy Memorial. Audie Murphy was a World War II veteran who died in a plane crash here on this site. He was the most decorated veteran of World War II. Just kind of cool that they have this memorial here, and they have the US flag. People have left all kinds of things, and then they have the actual memorial. Hey guys, I just wanted to share this. It's probably hard to see through the trees, but that mountain over there is getting a lot of green on it. That wasn't the case earlier because of all the spring leaves. We're starting to green up, which is a beautiful thing. Even this bush in front of me, look at the buds on it coming out in leaf. It's springtime for sure. Another beautiful flowering tree. This is an eastern redbud. Oh. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. I had my microphone on top of my head. This is another flowering tree. This is an eastern redbud, and I've seen a number of these, but this one's right here next to the trail. The stream here, we just crossed the road, and this stream here is next to the road, crossing the bridge. And it continues on down, but beautiful clear water. I'm going to continue on. So this is Dragon's Tooth, and on the other side is Dragon's Tooth. It's a beautiful valley. Whoop. Let me try not to fall walking over these rocks, and hold on to the tooth and see if I can shoot over the trees here. A little bit of a view here. It's beautiful that the mountainside is starting to green up. Hey guys, oops, did it again. Hey guys, another milestone, 700 miles under my belt. Keeping going, but we have done 700 miles. Okay, that's where I'm going, up that ridge, and it goes quite a ways. So this is going to be a tough climb. I obviously can't film it while I'm walking, but I'm heading up those rocks. So if that was Dragon's Tooth back there, this must be the Dragon's Back. You can see these rocks. They're pretty big, and I'm going up that hill. Just came to this rock outcropping that gives me a beautiful view of the valley down below. So I thought I'd share while I'm here. Beautiful view. But I gotta keep moving. Still in the Dragon's Tooth area. These huge rock formations. We'll walk up there so we can get a glimpse of the valley through the edge there. See these rock formations. Pretty cool. And you can see the valley down there. I don't think I want to climb down there, so I think this is about all I'm going to show you. Hey guys, that's the trail down. That's the trail I came from. It just goes along this fin of rocks, and you're just scooting yourself down, holding onto the wall all the way down. It's day 74. I'm starting at the Four Pines Hostel here. Did a 16-mile day yesterday. Going to be doing a shorter 10-mile day today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm going to try to do a 6-mile day tomorrow. Before it starts raining, and then on Saturday when it's supposed to be nicer, continue on into Daleville. Just got started on my hike up the mountain, and I've got trilliums here. These are the first trilliums I've seen this year. Pretty cool. Another flower I haven't seen yet this year. These are columbines. Not sure what variety, but that's okay. They're in the columbine family. They've got a very pretty petal. Came across this pretty waterfall as I was walking along this trail. The interesting thing is right behind it, and let me see if I can get a good picture of it. I think you can see it there through the trees. Out a little bit over farther, there's actually an old water wheel. So there probably was a mill here at some point that has since been torn down, that they used to redirect that water through the water wheel to run some kind of equipment. But neat waterfall here. The AT passes over this field. It's definitely a cow pasture. But you can see all the leaves coming out, some of the flowering trees out on the hillside. That hillside is where I just came over. And if we go this way, I'll try not to go directly into the sun. We have some cows down there. And then we have some hillsides over on this side. Hills are getting a little smaller, I think. But there's a nice 360-degree view of the scenery. This is a flower I haven't seen before. It's called Annual Honesty. Looks a lot like the phlox, but it's got a different leaf and the petals are darker. Thought it was kind of cool sitting here beside the trail. There's a lot of them growing here. Hey guys, I made it to McAfee Knob. McAfee Knob is this outcropping right here, but it overlooks this valley here. Beautiful view. So I'll share the view. I'm in the middle of what's called the Virginia Triple Crown. Dragon's Tooth, which is I did yesterday. This is McAfee Knob, and there's another some cliffs coming up. I think are called Tinker's Cliffs, and so this is the second of the three in the Triple Crown. Hey guys, I'm hoping this comes out. I cannot see the screen because it is so bright out here. I'm standing on a rock outcropping a little further down from McAfee Knob, and one of the things that got a better view of the valley, and there is a view of a big city over there. Let me try to zoom in. I think that's zoomed in. I think that's Salem, Virginia. It's a pretty big city. The best I could tell from my map is that's what that is Salem, Virginia over there. Hey everyone, staying at Campbell's Shelter tonight. Just got in a little bit ago. We went and collected water. Did a 10.4 mile day today. Stopping early. Giving my feet a chance to rest. After that pounding they took yesterday going over Dragon's Tooth. Did McAfee Knob, as you saw from the video. That was pretty cool. Quick view of the shelter. It's just a little 6-person shelter. Has a nice deck out here. Have Vegas staying in here as well tonight. And this one actually has a bear box, which is nice. So I don't have to try to hang my food tonight. Talk to you guys later. Bye.